What's up everyone? Welcome back to a new video. I'm filming in my room today just because my boyfriend is hogging up the living room, and you know what, I was just like, I need some space from you. This video is just for anybody that's been feeling like they don't know what to make with what they buy at the grocery store. And also, let's be real, we're cooking so much right now just because we've been home and quarantined, and I feel like, you know what, maybe there's some ways that you can have your meals set in the refrigerator. This is what I do, and I just pair it up with something during the week really quickly. So we went to Trader Joe's probably like a week ago, and we got a lot of groceries that I want to transform into meals that you don't really have to think too much about. So if you have been feeling some like decision fatigue when it comes to what you're gonna eat for dinner, what you're gonna eat for lunch, snacks, all of that, I'm gonna show you some easy things that you can make. Let's get started. I guess the one thing that's been helping me is making different types of like protein that I can just pair up with something else that same day. So for example, I made some salmon the other day, came out delicious. It's super easy to make. For this particular day, I paired up the salmon with some rice that we had made, I think the night before that. And what we do is we just make some extra servings in there so we could have it for dinner that night, and then we can also save it for the next night so we don't have to worry about cooking again the next day. You know what I'm saying? So for this day, I made the salmon as you just saw, heated up some rice. I just paired that up with some broccoli I made really quickly, and then honestly, that was it. That was my dinner for that night. So I pack up the salmon, and I know that a part of my lunch is already made for tomorrow. Like for example, the next day, all I did was I heated up a little bit of that salmon, and I made something that's really easy to go with it that I don't have to think about too much. And I was just like, you know what? Let me make a baked sweet potato. I've been obsessed with making this baked sweet potato, mainly because it tastes so good and it's so easy to make. I don't really have to watch it. I could just put it in the oven at 425 for 30 minutes. It cooks, pop it out, put a little bit of grass-fed butter on it, and then I'll just heat up the salmon really quickly. I think I grilled some mushrooms that literally took me 2 minutes while I was heating up the salmon. Put everything together, and that was my lunch. All of this took me probably like 30 minutes to make, but in reality, I spent 10 minutes just like heating everything up because the baked potato was just cooking in the oven by itself. So those are the type of meals that I've been gravitating towards because I don't gotta think about it. When it comes to snacks, my go-tos have been a lot of pineapple, mangoes, oranges, you know, a lot of fruits, because you can just grab them, peel them, eat them. It's so easy. But I have been wanting to switch it up and not always just eat fruit by itself. I'm gonna make some banana bread. I've been having these 2 really ripe bananas that I've been saving in my refrigerator for a moment like this, okay? I've been saving it specifically to make some banana bread, and I was just like, you know what, let me just grab one banana that I just bought from Trader Joe's this past week. It's not as ripe, so the riper it is, obviously the sweeter it's gonna be. It has collagen in it. It has nutritional yeast for B vitamins. B vitamins is really good for our hormone health, our skin health, helping our liver detoxify. And then on top, I just sprinkled in some pecans just to give it a little bit of extra crunch. I left this in the oven for 45 minutes at 425. Came out so good. This came through for me, like I said, when I wanted something like sweet, but I didn't want to reach for a fruit. This is super easy to make. I'm gonna leave the recipe down below in the description box if you want to try it out for yourself. Another snack that you probably saw me post on my Instagram was this matcha overnight oats. Crazy easy to make, so tasty, especially if you are like want something that's kind of filling but you're not really ready to make a whole meal yet. This is your go-to. You could have this for breakfast even, you can have it for a snack. You could just have it in the refrigerator whenever you feel like hungry and you want something to satisfy that hunger. It's really high in fiber. It's really high in green tea from the matcha, which is amazing for the skin, for hormone health. I went ahead and I also added some collagen powder in this just to give it a little bit of protein. You let this sit overnight. The next day, it'll come out super creamy. If you want it a little bit more sweeter, you can add in honey. I added just a little bit of maple syrup. It was more than enough for me, especially because I like to pair it up the next day when I serve it with some fruit. So that makes it even sweeter. I also cooked some shrimp for dinner a couple nights ago. So I make the whole shrimp, the whole bag, obviously, and then I'll pair it up with the rice that we cooked the day before yesterday. And then what I'll do, just to add a little bit of freshness to the plate, I'll just create a carrot salad. You don't have to make it into a salad. I just feel like it tastes better as a salad. It adds more fiber into the diet, which I'm all about that. And it's really good for balancing your hormones. There's a lot of things that I didn't add in this video just because I forgot to film it. I know that my dishes don't look that appetizing on the plate. I've been working on my plating, you know. I'm not a chef over here. I've been doing the best I could, so let me know which one you would like to try at home. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give your girl a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos on what I eat in a day, I'm gonna leave this one right here. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.